Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Brytenwalda. Now, when we left off, we were about to siege Rathkelter and take it from the Ulade, hopefully. So, now, I believe they don't own anything else, as Kaer Menor is owned by the Penguin, and that is it, I believe. Okay, who is this down here? Ah, Domnonia. Aha, okay. So, that is okay, and oh my, who's this? Oh wow, I thought that was us for a minute there because it is red, so I assumed, oh, one of our vassals has been rather cheeky, but apparently not, which is rather unfortunate. I would have liked that, no problem at all. Oh yes, okay, so, as I was saying, we will now head in to Rathkelter and hopefully take it from the Ulade and maybe banish them from the game. So, let's start the siege, besiege the town, and we're going to prepare the assault. Yes. Okay, build equipment to prepare the assault. Yes, okay, build mantlets. That's what we want to do. And now one of you said that I can actually click again and build something else at the exact same time, so I am taking your advice. Thank you very much. Build equipment to prepare. Yes, we want to do that. That will take 42 hours, so there we are. We can do two at the same time. Very nice. That saves me a lot of time. Oh, yes. Thank you. That's great. And wow, we're actually gaining a lot of experience. I need to check my trainer skill, actually. I think we probably have around 20 total. I don't really think I have that much trainer, but yes, it seems as though someone in my party does. Ooh, Mumain again. Okay, we're going to accept it because it appears as though the Mumain has completely bugged out in my particular save file, because from what I can tell, oh my, poor hygiene in your camp causes dysentery. The men start dying all around you. No. Pay the high price of a physician to try to help your people from contracting disease. Yes, there we are. And we gain some reputation, which is always good. I should have built my other siege warfare preventative measure that prevents us from actually gaining that. I think you can actually do that now, can you? Yes, you can. Look at this. You can do this. Okay. Damn it. I am terrible at this. Okay. Yes, order the construction of sanitation. It only takes 14 hours. Oh, I should have done that way ago. Oh my. Okay. Well, I'm learning still. I haven't been using the siege warfare for a long time, so yes, hopefully I will be okay to succeed in this particular endeavor. Order the vanguard to use mantlets and place the elements of assault and prepare the charge with the main army under your command. Yes, let's do that. There we are. Okay, here we go. Your casualties? Not very many. Well, 57. And the enemy? 48. Oh, yes, they didn't lose that many at all. Okay, well, we are ready. Let's do it. Oh yeah, let's go. Okay, 29 renown value for this battle. I need more troops. Well, I actually need to rescue some prisoners so that we can reinforce our garrisons. Well, reinforce my army at least. Because at the moment I'm having to pull troops from my garrisons from every which way I can at the moment. But hopefully I can travel to Alich after this one siege. And maybe even take out the vassals that are close by, so as to prevent them from launching any counterattacks. I've always noticed as well that my shield gets destroyed incredibly quickly, so maybe instead of a two-handed axe I should have another shield. That would protect my back as well from potential attacks of arrows and so forth. Maybe that would be a good idea. Whoa, as you can see, look at that. Javelin sticking through the shield there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, let me on the ladder. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, let's do it. That is brutal, those javelins. Okay. Let's go, guys. Come on. Push in there. Go on. We are fierce warriors. And we have exceptionally sturdy footing on this ladder, don't we, Barney? Don't we? You must stay on the ladder. Yes, yes. Okay, there we are. We're doing well. Let's just get in there now. Quick as we can. Yes, okay. Let's try doing some overhead slashes. Yes, here we go. Starting to kill. Starting to kill. Yes, take him down. Take him down. I'm starting to take damage, I know. But my goal is to get our units in here, because apparently the main force to our left is having some difficulties. So if we can get in here, this will be a huge step forward into succeeding in this siege. Oh my, there we go. Exploding head syndrome, apparently, he had. Yes. Okay, there we go. We took him down, and we now proceed to take out all of their archers. And, whoa, he actually parried me. Well done, missile unit. Oh, yes. Okay, let's get out our two-handed axe and do some damage this way. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's what you get. Oh, he knew. He had some sort of spider sense going on there. He's Tobey Maguire, or Andrew Garfield, depending on which movie you've seen, of course. Okay, come on. Let's go! Medium infantry. Why is there only one medium infantry over here, and that, of course, that guy down there? But still, I would have thought most of my forces would have come round here. But I suppose they think it's not actually that important to take out the archers, maybe. The AI thinks otherwise. Oh my, that was a lot of damage. Okay, well, at least we're around their flank now, so we should be able to do quite a considerable amount of damage, especially with this two-handed axe of doom. Yes, whenever you add... Oh my. Okay, yes, we need to jump off here. We definitely need to jump off here. Yes, there we are. Okay, I survived. I would not have survived if I had stayed up there, I don't think. My shield would have been destroyed, and then I would have been taken down. So that's unfortunate, but maybe we can get a small gap in the troop line here and take out a few from afar. Or as much as we can, anyway. Oh my, there's a lot of reinforcements coming up there. I can only hope that they stay stuck, because if they don't, we may be in quite a spot of bother. Yes. Oh, there we are. We're taking down a few now. Let's do it. Come on. Come on, guys. Charge with reckless abandon. That's how I always play, and look where it got me. Oh my, I actually shield bashed that guy. That's pretty cool. I don't think it did anything apart from stunning him, but still. Not bad. It enabled one of my troops to land the final killing blow, and as you can see, I am not very confident in myself to show my face down there, because they all have throwing weapons, and as we know, they are very accurate indeed. So maybe I can pick up another shield that isn't so broken. Oh, this is just as broken. Oh my goodness. Okay, what about that? Yes, there we go, and oh my, it's small. Oh no. Ah, there we are, that's better. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's do it. Come on. Let's get out my spear, maybe, and do some damage that way. It's a little bit larger. No, that doesn't really work. What about this? Nope, that doesn't work either. Okay, well, I suppose what we could do is flank them. Oh no. This does not bode well, does it? I should not do this. Okay, let's do it. Let's dance, elite skirmisher. I believe you are an elite skirmisher anyway. Oh my... Wow. That was a bait and switch right there. Did you see that? Wow. Okay, I apologize severely to Barney there. He suffers a deep cut on his arm, which is... yeah. Not great, to say the least. Although his strength is quite high anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much, but still, I would have preferred to have not been injured at all, but that guy is a real boss. I think it's this guy over here. He is a regular skirmisher, and he retreated and then swung in as soon as I had swung. No chance whatsoever for me to block. Whoa. Okay. Well, that just shows. That just shows. Mountain Blade can still surprise you, even if you think you have the greatest reactions in the world. which I don't, but still, it would be nice to survive at least one siege every so often. But I suppose this is a rather paramount siege, so being able to succeed in it is a lot better than maybe surviving it. We will see, won't we? So currently, we have, I think, defeated around 300 of their units, so maybe around 80 more, and then we should be victorious. Although they did have 460, so I'm hoping they don't send 2 more waves of reinforcements, because then we may be in trouble. Which is not going to be a very pleasant sight for anyone, to say the least. But as you can see here, we're getting a few units firing at us from across the way. I probably should have just killed the archers, shouldn't I? I should have just stayed back, been very conservative, and killed these archers, because they probably don't do a lot of damage. But considering they are firing from behind our lines, they are bypassing our shields completely. So, you know, they may do some. Moderate damage, maybe. Yeah, you never know. But I think we are succeeding in this endeavor, which is rather surprising to say the least. And yes, as you can see, one of my medium infantry was taken out by one of those missile units, which is very irritating to say the least. Okay, I can only hope that these guys push down the stairs and are able to spread out, because as you can see at the moment, they are being bottlenecked rather severely, although the enemy is bottlenecking themselves as well, so I suppose it is on even ground, although it is technically uneven because it is a staircase, oh yes. Okay, well, our elite cavalry is doing quite a good job as well. Yes, also I should mention, before I started recording, I switched up my army a little bit, and I have moved the elite cavalry down in the list a little bit, so as to prevent them from dying as early in these sieges. So as you can see, they're starting to come in towards the end rather than at the very beginning, because losing those guys is very expensive indeed. And no one would want to lose those guys because they are just amazing on a battlefield, as you all know. But there we are, Slave Hunter with the final killing blow of the siege. And as I thought, I think they took out around 100 more units and then we were cool. So, there we are. We've taken out 405, so I was only 25 off, which is not too bad. But on the plus side, our party gained 55 morale, which is always good. And Barney himself killed 23 units, which is always a good sign. Oh yes, now the only unfortunate thing is that he is wounded, but I'm hoping taking all of these rescued prisoners will make up for that. Oh my, okay, I think what I will do is slightly cut away here. I will put a crossfade on this. When I am completed, I will see you soon. Okay, so there we go. I have taken all that I can from the rescued prisoners slot. And now we will just be taking a few prisoners ourselves. So, there we are. Now we can take a lot of loot and hopefully be able to sell that for a rather tidy profit. Yes, now, there aren't actually any war trophies or battle trophies, which is rather unfortunate because they are amazing. And there we are. Now, let us conquer this place. We want to give it to... This is a castle, isn't it? So I think Agasicles could benefit from it. There we are. Okay, so let's split it a little bit, and there we go. This is actually a town. I had no idea. Okay. Well, it looks like a castle to me. Look at this. It looks like a castle. Actually, it doesn't look like a castle. I was completely wrong. It's mainly because of the font. As you can see here, Clocher's font is rather huge in comparison. And you would think this would be a town then, on that same basis, but still. Wow, okay. That's very confusing indeed. Okay, well, I think we will go into the shop and sell a couple of these things. Oh my, wow, already? Okay. Oh, what? How does this guy have so much money? Wow, okay. Well, there we go. I guess this guy is where I'm going to shop in the future. Maybe the Ulade vassals like to buy a lot of armor and so forth, but wow, that is actually amazing. Okay, so let's actually buy a lot of food, because I don't think we have very much left. This will help us out considerably. There we go. Okay, so I think I'll head to the mead hall, just in case there is a ransom. Yes, there is a ransom broker. Immediately. Oh, how lovely. Okay, so I want to sell all the prisoners. And there we are. 16,000 just from that. Lovely. Okay, so I think now I was going to say we can head up here and try and take out their vassals, but seeing as Barney is rather injured and we are a little bit low on troops, considering we're usually running around with 500. Although, could we take out a group of 88 with 300? I think we probably could, but Barney, as you can see, is very injured at the moment. Yes, he would be taking more of a support role if we were to go in right now. So that may end up being rather a bad judgment call. But, seeing as if I did go off to actually rest, they may get away, and we don't want that, do we? So, I think we will speak to a Leafray, and after that we will then head in and fight the two vassals. Oh yes. So, let us level up strength a little bit more for Leafray, and what else? No, nothing else just yet. But, yes, there we are, that's fine. Is it? No. No. Wait a minute, let's see. What do we want to give him? I think intellect, and then we'll go for one more in shield. And then also one more in iron flesh. Yes, there we are. Because if you can see here, power strike, max level 5. So you can't actually get any more after level 5, as I was only increasing strength to get more power strike. Although strength does increase your hit points as well, but not much else apart from that. So that's okay, that's fine. That seems good. Okay, well, I think we will now go in and hope that our units can destroy them, because at the moment I am not in any shape to do much of anything, which is rather unfortunate. Okay. Come on, guys. Bear in mind, I do still have the damage modifiers on medium, and I know I am saying that every single episode, but I do like to reinforce the fact that I am pretty terrible, but still I do like to have a rather suitable challenge, because I have been playing this for a rather large amount of time. And it would help me to actually increase the difficulty so that I can get used to it and so forth. So then whenever I would do a new series, whatever that may be, then I can play on normal. So you never know what you may see in the future. I may be playing on the highest difficulty possible and having an absolutely hilarious time, because no doubt I would probably die in one hit. Yes, my judgment is terrible with these things, but yes, anyway, we will head up here and hopefully charge the enemy. I don't think we really need to use tactics, do we? They only have 70 on the battlefield, we have 98. Well, I think we will just charge. Let's go, guys. We have a lot of cavalry, and oh my, don't get shot, okay. Okay, go cavalry. We have loads of them. Look at this cavalry. Wow. Okay. No. Okay, I'm just gonna run around in a circle and try and prevent him from attacking any one of our very specialist units. And no. Shield up. There we are. Okay, now let's take out this guy if we can. Oh, no. I am terrible with stabs. Okay, here we go. There we are. That's much better. Good work, Barney. You're a little bit rusty, I see. Okay, oh, I was hoping he would go into the tree there. He would no doubt be completely decimated by our unit chasing him right there. And this is when I wish I had throwing weapons still. but that would probably still end up in me missing every single one. No! This guy! He is like a slippery snake. Yes, there we are. He is, whoa, finally taken down. How did he even get taken down there? Wow, that is rather skillful from one of our units there, I believe. And my horse is actually dying, so I really need to get out of here. Potentially. Okay, so our infantry is cleaning up rather nicely, I have to say. And they only have a couple of cavalry units left, so we should be perfectly fine. But unfortunately my horse is taking now blood loss, but I don't believe it will go down anytime soon. There's that guy there, he's down, and there's this guy. Let's take him. Come on, guys. You are faster than him, surely. Oh no. Yes. Yes, we are all converging on his location. Hopefully going to take him down with a throwing weapon. Ah, no, he escaped. Oh well. And there's someone else there escaping as well. But there we are. That is completely fine. We won, and we hopefully are able to take a few Ulade vassals prisoner. Or do we want to? Because if you see this, look at this, 94 relation. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna let him go. And this guy's got 80. This is why I wonder, why did they declare war on us? We are friends of theirs so heavily that it is beyond belief that they would actually even consider it. Amazing. Okay. Okay, there we are. All of the prisoners are now safely in our prisoner hold, and we've gotten some battle trophies, which is rather good too. And there we are. The Ulade is no more immediately. That's why I'm probably thinking that the Mumain has bugged out a little bit, so they will be potentially running around forever? I don't know. Because I've released nearly all of their vassals and they haven't been really raiding anything, I don't think, so yeah, we'll just have to see how that transpires. But for now, I will end this episode off here, and so next time on Brytenwalda, now that we've taken out the Ulade, we will potentially concentrate our efforts on the Pengwern, as I believe they only have 1, 2, 3, 4, and Kermanor here. So 5 strongholds left. And apart from that, of course, I am going to be looking out for any possible tournaments. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.